Good evening, everyone. This is Suriteja, and today I am going to perform IELTS English Speaking Mock Test number 3. And this test is going to have 3 parts. And today I am going to perform or answer the fifth question of part number 3. So let's get started. And the discussed topic of part number 3 is called possessions and success. So the fifth question of part number 3 is, do you think that there will be any progress for the people of society who want to own new positions, and why or why not? So the answer to that question is yes. Sometimes it may lead to the betterment and advantage of the people of the society who seek to have more and more possessions on their own, and at the same time it even has many backdrops with it. You see, to own possessions means in order to create luxury around yourself, because you see in olden days we did not have any phone or any other internet sources, or we do not even have some of the things which are used for at the present day. But the inventions and the desire which people were driven made them to invent things, very great things, and sometimes very terrible things too, in order to influence the mankind. And it influenced the mankind in such a way that nowadays it created the lives for us in a very high and prolific manner than the olden days, and it improved our way of living. And not only that, it has impacted us in many ways, both advantageously and disadvantage. And I think the benefits of having create new positions and to achieve them is one of the more important things, because it leads to scientific progress. And not only that, it creates employment for many people, and it even creates new companies and new things which are unknown to us till now. And many discoveries may even lead to some of the world's most developed and most civilized economy around our world. And not only that, it has many positive impacts also. You see, creating more employment, and we can even find a way in order to consume or in order to restore our natural resources and use alternate source of energy in order to create another things, and in order to explore any other parts of the world that which are unknown, and we can learn more and more things, and we can develop scientifically. At the same time, we can improve our way of life, as I mentioned earlier. And not only that, it even impacts us in many different ways. Well, these were some of the benefits which are accompanied always by some of the drawbacks, such as sometimes people even tend to get very lazy, or sometimes it may be very difficult for the people to find life in some time in their life, because as advancement in technology happens, more and more desire come upon people, and it's not a bad thing for a start, but it sometimes leads to overwork and stress in some cases. And it may even sometimes leads to many of the things like having no time at all, and even it creates busyness around yourself. Apart from some of the drawbacks like this, I think the benefits of having the new advancement and having to achieve and having to improve their own positions is, I think, very important indeed. And it is what led us from hundreds of years, and from the discovery or invention of the fire or wheel to the invention of the rocket and rocket science stuff and etc. It is one of the most sensational and phenomenal a development which led people to civilize more and more in the coming or in the past years. I think to the benefit of owning possessions is very much important for people. And even though it may have some drawbacks, we must encourage and we must even try to improve the benefits of the things. And you see, we must even have to be very confident, and we must even create some of the advancements, or we must even want the positions which benefit people the most. And not only that, nowadays it is basically technological society, but we must even concentrate more on nature, because in future we may not be sure that we may not get some of the environmental related problems. So we need to be safe on all sides. I think owning possessions in all the sides has a greater benefit to mankind itself. So thank you.